Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Imperator Rome with me, Alpha Pi Omega, and the Roman Empire. For the first time ever, we are a Roman Empire, proclaimed and confirmed. So what does that mean for us? Well, it means that this episode is going to be mostly about house cleaning, because we need to transition from a dictatorship to a full-blown Roman Empire. So let's just start by looking at our Augustus reign of Paulus Claudius Trebonius. So we are actually being ruled by the family of Treboniuses, which is interesting. It's not one of the major families, though if I'm not mistaken, we do have the blood of the Claudii, Cornelii, Fabii. Yes, we do have all of those bloods in us, which makes our rulership more legitimate, in my opinion. The Imperator is 19 years old. He is uncaring, zealous, harsh, which is an interesting combination. Not going very well for the Christians, to be quite honest. Uncaring and harsh and zealous, they're not gonna have a good time. Anyway, can we see his family? He is the second born, which is kind of interesting. So that would assume that our brother has died. No. Okay, I get it. So Marcus Claudius had a firstborn child, Gaia Claudia Prima, who's 65. Well, I mean, he was very old, and when he married Paula Catia, he was very old and she was very young, so it makes sense. I wonder who his first spouse was. Can we see it here? Opitera Sempronia. She died very young, it seems. At age 29. She was murdered! Holy hell. Alright, well that's gruesome. Died from the advanced stages of venereal disease. You had a gout and you were depressed. Alright, now what happened to your wife? She was murdered as well. Jesus Christ. Roman court is way more brutal. I wasn't really looking into this before because, you know, even the dictator wasn't really something that bothered us, but now we have a royal family to uphold. So Paulus Claudius already has a child, Paula Claudia Prima, who is 2 years old, and has a wife, a consort, Statia Claudia Prima, who is 29 years old. She has a great diplomatic skill. Our Imperator, this is all around average. Nice finesse, decent martial, not great zeal or charisma, but a great prominence, very popular, though it is looking like it might start decreasing a little bit. Power base is good. What is his legitimacy? Or is there even a legitimacy? Statesmanship is in perfect health. I have a feeling there might not be a legitimacy when it comes to an Imperator, but we'll see. Scheme prove legitimacy. Okay, there might be then. Loyalty, prominence, no corruption. Our base is really not that high. Head of a family, just 32. Alright, he has a friend. Of the Medio Matricia. A small nation over here. Honestly, it would make sense to lay a guarantee on them. However, we're already having full relations. We have a bellico stance. War score. What could we do with neutral? Just increases diplomatic relations, appeasing, opinion of allies, aggressive expansion, decay. That might not be a bad one. Mercantile, bellicose, and domineering. I think I might go with appeasing for now to take down the aggressive expansion. And then we might switch to the neutral one. So let's see. Yes, that actually makes a massive change for us. All right, so now we need to look at our ideas. That's another thing that is important. So we have one of each. So military ideas: morale of armies, ship damage, discipline, shipbuilding costs, manpower, maintenance costs for legions and navy, reinforcements and army morale recovery, siege ability, and experience decay. Honestly, of the military one, I think the legion maintenance cost and navy maintenance is probably the best one, because that's gonna save us a boatload of money. Yeah, quite a massive amount actually. The morale and other things would be also good, but I was thinking about raising more legions soon. So I think militarized society will be it. That's gonna lower, yeah, that lowered it quite significantly. All right. Now, civic ideas: build cost and build time, population capacity. That's not bad. Central urban spaces, provincial loyalties, complex tariff income, capital import routes, province import routes, national slave output, citizens output, or global monthly food modifier. Damn, alright, these are actually all good. From all of these, I think the city planning might be the best one for us at this point. Because from it comes the import routes. So let's go with city planning. Then order ideas: monthly corruption, happiness of pops, loyalty of generals and admirals, research points, loyalty of governors, opinion maximum, war score. Oh, the diplomatic relations would be great, I think. But the unintegrated culture happiness might be also good, though we have been doing good without. Research points are amazing, but it's only 15%, which isn't all that much, believe it or not. So let's actually go with permanent ambassadors. We are an empire, so we should go with this. State religion, monthly war exhaustion, omen power, loyalty, conversion, integrated culture happiness, ruler popularity, tyranny, and loyalty of characters. So either loyalty to the state or omen power, and I think we're gonna go with omen power. So we got that, and on top we get war score cost, national freeman, and national slave output. That is amazing. And we got a Roman heritage. I don't think that changed anything for us, did it? Roman Empire, power base, free province, investments. Alright, so we got, I think we got 3 more, didn't we? Yeah. Alright, the question is, do we want to invest here, or do we want to start investing in this area as well? Because these, I don't think there's a need for that. These places were decimated, so let's just invest in Rome. Rome itself is the capital province. Population capacity is 2. Yeah, well, that's the effect of city planning right there. So you know what, at this point I think we do not... Oh, I don't have enough money. Alright, we don't need to do anything at this point. We'll unpause, start dealing with the legion, and then we have to look at the economy. I have actually identified a couple more provinces which have gold, so we'll look into them and we'll need to make sure that they are well adjusted. Alright, so as far as you guys go, you are over here, and these guys can actually feed you. That's interesting. Is there any precious metals we could import? No. Alright, let me just have the game initialize for a little bit. Alright, I think it just initialized. Alright, it did, but that didn't make it better. Alright, so one of the legions... Actually, we get both. 2 legions. Alright, so you guys are gonna go over here, and you guys are gonna go over here. These legions can move one of you over here, And we had one over here, didn't we? Another place which was literally swimming in food. And I forgot which one it was. Might have been this one or this one, I'm not sure. You can actually import something. It won't be precious metals. But we can import grain. We're not gonna attack anyone anytime soon. But actually, when we do, we are going to go for you. Biturgia. 2 provinces. Do we have a claim on you? We do. But I'd be most interested in this. And this. Alright. So that's gonna be probably our next, because you know, there's this huge wedge. It's gonna be a big war with a lot of Tribocia, Tanomia. Okay, Tribocia I do not fear. Tanomia I do not fear. And Morinia I do not fear. Alright, it might seem like a bad war, but that's gonna be relatively easy. So that's gonna be probably our next exploit. And then we're gonna go after Thrace again. Sounds about right to me. Now, Regios is Alpine Goal. Yes, you're gonna wait here. Alright, so this is looking good. I'm gonna wait a month or two, and then we're gonna start increasing this. Because we desperately... Usubium. Okay, we got you. And you can get 7. Holy hell. Yeah, the population here is pretty massive. Foes of the Risen Lord. The offices remain the same? The offices remain the same, interestingly. Dictatorship and Empire have the same. Alright, so Subium. You need to start working on this. Yeah, it's gonna cost us a lot of money. I've got another import route. Jade, maybe? No. Are the slaves okay? The slaves could get a bit happier. Do we have Vode? I think we did have Vode. Yeah, we do. No, that's Sifilu. We might not have Vode, do we? We don't, alright. Okay, monitor balance. Alright, we're at 66. So 96, we're getting very close. Really good. We just need a little bit more. So let me just order all of these buildings here for Subium. Now, did we by any chance gain a province that would have gold? Trade goods. No. There is one over here that we're working on. And the capacity for slaves is super low. Operations. This year currency is stable. Foundry. And then we're just gonna order. Honestly, you can get a granary, and you would do well to get some library and marketplaces. Loyalty is maxed, so that is good. And maybe a port. Are you a port? Where are you located? You are, so you can easily get a. Oh, you could get a fort too as a capital. But it's gonna come later. For now, build me a port. And I don't really think there's any danger of anyone attacking you. So build me a port. 67. It's getting better. Nice. We're at 97%. Alright, we need just a little bit more. It's a tiny speck more. So we finished you. Arbona is being built. We don't need you. You are a capital of this area, which is bad. We're gonna move the capital somewhere like here later on. Wife required. Who is he? Opiscus Colonius. I don't care about you needing a wife. Find one. Okay, Arretium. Arretium is definitely a province that can get more slaves. Yeah, there's just too many slaves in these provinces. It's pushing them out. Promotion, demotion. Yeah, when you get so many slaves, they are starting to get promoted, and I do not like that. There's not much in view. Can we steal pops from here? We can't. We unfortunately cannot really get more. Okay, we can take them from Faventia and Forum Popili. So... and what was the Faventia? Alright. How come that every 27 slave pops? What? Why 27? What the hell? Why is it every 27? We have 3... so slaves needed for local surplus is -3. Foundry is lowering this. So what the hell is wrong here? Why? Either way, you guys need more grain and some trade routes. Suburia, Kermutia, and Kantia. Oh, but there's more trade routes here. Territorial distance. Okay, import glass. Import some spices. And let me just see where we could get these extra gold imports from. Saba will now import. Okay, and where are you? So your relation with us is very poor, but we are improving relations, right? Yes. So that's gonna make this a little bit more likely eventually. I think these provinces would be the best choice. Should bring in a little bit of gold. Sorry, not gold. A little bit of food. So we can just get rid of this and import more grain, so that our empire does not starve. Yeah, you are very close. The opinion. If we could remove the penalty for opinion, you are going to import it. And Shirak is very far. But not to you. It's actually a neighboring province. Can you cancel one of these and see if Shirak would be achievable? Opinion. Opinion. Alright, so it is all about opinion. So the moment we get aggressive expansion. Yeah, I mean, fair enough. We are not exactly the good guys in this scenario. Alright, what about you? Is it the same? No, 17. Alright, so here it is. Why is there such a major difference? Is it because of capital bonus or something? It's weird. But alright, we can definitely import some slaves here. From alright, not here or here. The one is also Sina or Aurinia. Aurinia. Alright, move slaves from Aurinia, and now we're gonna import them from Telamon. Let's just say every 8, so 8, 16, so you can import 8 here. You have the population here, so it's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That should assure, at least for a bit, they're gonna be okay. Arretium, we have that. I still don't understand. Maybe someone knows why this is. What is the difference between Arretium and Melamon? Is there anything? Slaves, no. We do have a foundry too. We have this. There's no other building here. Is it the civilization value? Civilization output? No, I'm not sure. Well, either way. You guys now produce more. Portus Magnus also produces more. Can you import more? Yes, you can, from Ebola. Because we want to make sure that they're not gonna go down. Alright, so for the 8, Ilik, you got also 17. So what city or province would be good here? There isn't that many slaves here, unfortunately. Larba Magnum. Move them all. Make sure that we have them here. Alright, and build me another aqueduct. Oh, you can't. Okay, you can now. 99. We need just one more, and we will be above. Okay, Ilik. You guys, we need something for slaves to make them happier. Do you have stone? You do. What else makes stone? Hemp. It's gonna make them slightly happier. Cinnabar. Really? Cinnabar makes slaves happier? Right, fine then. Let's make them happy. Polonda. Right, how do I have Polonda? Oh, that's a province that we need to invest in. Alright. You guys are the next 19. Alright, do we have any slaves nearby? Come on. We're so close. Boconis. Though I feel like I'm burning through slaves extremely fast. I don't want to hurt the food production in these provinces though. I might just as well have to. Alright. Machine and Zeradava. Zeradava and Machine. Alright, so now we have 12 slaves here, which we can move here from Ampelum. And from Apulia. Oh, you are also alright, well. Alright, well, that's not what I expected, but cool. You can also take them, and I can take more 4 slaves from here, and 7, let's say 6 slaves from Iskronia and from you. So Ampelum, from Sarme, what's the name? Sarme, and Iskronia. Alright, and then here from Ampelum, all 8 of them. Alright, so it's 56, and we need to move how many here? 30. Alright, so that river doesn't help us. 21. Alright, so you guys are basically done. Let me just move a couple more here to make sure that they are not too disorganized. When you're building an aqueduct, you will also be... Oh, you need to build one more. Oh, okay. And you don't have a foundry. Alright, that's the issue here. Alright, so this is a place where we are going to invest in. Because we need another mill and a foundry that's going to help us. We did it! We are over 100. Yes, so the deflation is actually going down. Nice. Success! Success! You do have a foundry, but you just need to lower this a little bit. Once you will be done with that, you will be able to get more. So this is Porovizensis, which we do have here. Oh, it's it of Hulu. Alright, it's this one. It's one of the latest additions. Alright, we need a little bit more. I cannot believe that we're actually doing this. Okay, but we have way too many pops here. Population capacity needs to increase. We'll build 2 more aqueducts. Alright, what about the other ones? You are getting better. You need 20, so you need 19. So that means we can move all the from Heracleopolis here. It's gonna help. Heracleopolis. Alright, that's another one. So now we have 101% maybe? Is it looking? No, still 100, but we are up to 72. Alright. Apulum is being worked on. Let me an aqueduct here. And then one more. And I would like to move more slaves here from Petris. Because otherwise they're gonna all migrate away. And we're gonna use this. Where's Petris? Oh, you can't. Alright, so I have to move them from here to Ampelum. And then here, from Ampelum. Alright, so this will ensure that you guys are okay. Cool. Turgalum is another one that has a production. How many? 22. Alright, any place. For some reason you do not have a farming settlement. And you need it. That's interesting. Alright, we can take them from Betonia. All from Betonia. It's gonna make this even better. In order an aqueduct. Well, what of Cornelius Sorex has been becoming increasingly restless of late. He believes his stature is deserving of a key role in the government. Oh, he's really bad. He's approached our court insisting that we bestow such a role upon him. Indeed, given his prominence, perhaps you should consider him carefully. Alright, let's mark him. And we can put him here. Alright, it's gonna make him happy. It's gonna make our life... So, honestly, we are resurging here, which is amazing. Government is doing good. We need more sons, though. Can you take a concubine? I don't think so. And the game shop. You can adopt someone. Is Statius. Damn, we cannot adopt that Roman hero. We already pulled him, but that would have been a good choice. Or 101%. Unfortunately, I do not see the speed at which it's deflating. Inject liquidity. Alright, so this is like an emergency break that we can use. Alright, Apulio, we're working on the foundry. That's gonna change this significantly for us. We need to make sure that we just keep it as high as possible. Alright, speaking of which, we have gained a lot of territories and I didn't check them last time. So you are not great and you're actually losing a ton of loyalty. Why? We need more people here, otherwise this is gonna be an issue. So you are a city here. This is really a bad choice of buildings. Same here. For some reason you are seen as the capital, which is really weird. They got 14. So then you got 19. Okay, he gave us almost 4,000 gold. You are welcome, my good sir. Alright, let's make this the capital. The furthest from the 24th Olympic Games. So what are we doing here? You also need a foundry. You have no import trade routes and you are starving. Holy hell. I did not notice that. Import more food immediately to fix this. That should... Oh god, why are you guys here? You're not supposed to be here. That's the issue. They are eating up this province alive. Alright. Force march to Rome. Force march, I don't know, to here, for example. Yes. I knew that I was having more regions somewhere. But it seems like they're doing relatively okay. You guys are not importing any food. How amazing is that? That you decided to starve yourselves for the glory of Rome. I mean, as admirable as it is, I would appreciate it. There's more. North Nubia, Sinkat, and Shirat. So I have to check those. What we can do with them. You really are doing okay. That's North Nubia, but this one is new, isn't it? There's not gonna be a way to import this for us. Just too far away. If I cancel this food, what's the chance? Territorial distance and opinion. I mean, it literally doesn't hurt us to start improving their opinion of us, so we can just try it and see what's gonna happen. Alright, that's good enough for me, Ibadura. Yeah, Livonia is another target for us. Paulus Claudius. So how well is it going down? It doesn't show us. I would bet that depending on the economy balance, it fluctuates up and down. All right, let me see if we're missing some trade provinces that have gold. Seems like we don't. All right, every 19 help here, so I guess I can get more. So you guys have a capacity. There is enough food in this province for us. So I feel like taking people from Tolitum is a good way to go. So Tolitum. Right, that's another one. You still have 19, but it's gonna go down by 3. No, it's just gonna give you extra. Alright, so that's fine. And here it is 29 now. For some reason. I have no idea why. Which is way too many for us to even consider. Alright, any other province with gold? This one we already have managed 90. No, we need more. We need more. They get promoted and moved out so quickly. We're gonna run out of slaves before we run out of places to deal with. Alright, Anartia it is. Is it? Yeah, Anartia. We just have to. Every single piece of gold that we can get our hands on is going to make it better. Even if temporarily. Trade goods. And I mean, what are slaves for if not for producing value for the empire, right? Right, and here it's every 17, so that's good. Here we're also producing enough. We are doing okay here, and we have no other provinces as far as I can see. There's fortunately this one is not ours. It could be though in the future. Not so far in the future. Dropping appearances. What is this? Drusus Claudius Syrianus, a man in control of a sizable and personal loyal force, has delivered a demand for additional funds. We do not do blackmail. You can go get bent. Alright, this one we know. There's a bunch here and here which we could export, but we cannot right now. Alright, so that literally is all the golden province, all gold producing provinces of Rome. But we're doing good. We have done good, and we have increased our monetary balance. We're gaining a ton of gold. Nobody is starving. We do have a couple of provinces that are disloyal, so let's just end the episode by checking this. You are getting harsh treated. Which, fair enough, is okay. Who is losing the loyalty? Senonia. That's Asparus. Taik. Why is Taik losing loyalty? The governor? The governor is not great. Let's put Budar Umarius. That's gonna make this work for us. Let me see what the issue is. Too many foreigners and not enough Romans. Got it. Isauria is increasing loyalty. Tauronia is also having a huge issue. Let's import more refugees. Demand a day return. We do not need more pops. You need harsh treatment and a wave at the governor. Galanus. This is still really bad. Let me import something for the nobles to enjoy. Dice, for example. And Barrow scraped the barrel. What is the issue here? It's just too many foreigners. Alright. Averia doesn't have a governor. Lucius Sesti and Tanomia. That's Senonia. That one is also struggling. They have a really good governor. So harsh treat them. That helps. And Heptanomis. Yes, and that's just this one. We have a pretty good governor here, so harsh treatment should fix it. Alright, so good. We have just one province that's dropping. Cool. Alright, so happy with this episode. A lot of progress. The empire is stabilizing. We are getting richer. We shaved off a ton of aggressive expansion. We have a ton of political influence. And we can maybe even power state. 1829 for 6 stability. Alright, let's donate to the poor. So yeah, things are looking good, and I'm mostly and at most happy about this one. 102%. We're actually lowering deflation, which is amazing. We just need to keep this as high as possible. I might even go to war over gold producing provinces, which is something that I did not expect to say, but there are some. So why wouldn't we go after them? Oh, this is part of the sperm leak. I'll have to see. Anyway, thank you very much. See you next time.